China economy strong, building strong economy for China, for China. Hello everyone, this is Arjun, and we're back with another episode of China Economy Strong. As we watch the greatest country in the history of the world build the most powerful economy that earth and heaven has ever seen, this is China Economy Strong. So this is an old one, but it's come back into the news, so I figured let's cover it again because it's awesome. And it shows just how powerful China economy is. It can literally control metaphysical reality if it increases GDP growth. I mean, you got China GDP growth on the top, then you have God, creator of the universe, and then you have like lesser deities. See, God created the universe to increase the GDP growth of China economy. I think that deserves a gong. Exactly. So, in China, the state decides who can come back from the dead, aka the China economy. In China, it's not easy to become living Buddha. First come year of meditation and discipline, then come bureaucracy. So let's see here. If I recall correctly from Buddhism, a Buddha is someone who has attained reincarnation in this lifetime, and who when they die can choose to not be reincarnated again but exist in a state of nirvana. So many of them though can physically choose to come back to life and continue to guide other people towards enlightenment. The highest level of living Buddha must be approved by central government. Suring, the abbot of Sera Monastery near Tibet's capital, said at a meeting of China rubber stamp legislator on Monday, other living Buddha must be approved by local government. China is laying down the law on reincarnation. As the Dalai Lama enters his twilight years with no successor in sight. Wow, this actually is poorly written. Although Communist Party, I think, glorious Communist Party. That deserves a gong for the glorious Communist Party, is officially an atheist organization. Officials are barred from practicing religion. It is perennially uncomfortable with forces outside of its control, and has for years demanded the power to regulate the supernatural affairs of Tibetan Buddhist figures, determining who can and cannot be reincarnated. Now, I just like to... We'll get back to this in a second. I will refrain from going out of character. The Dalai Lama, yes, etc., etc. Authorities have framed the bureaucratization of the afterlife as a bulwark against fraudulent, profiteering monks. In other words, monks who would harm the GDP growth rate of China economy. Let's see here. From the point of view of Beijing, the whole apparatus seems to be about giving Beijing control over the appointment of the next Dalai Lama. Okay, so Communist Party policy on Tibet, on religion, is you run Tibet by having a Lama who is credible enough to be influential when he says you should follow the Communist Party. Glorious Tibet, Buddhism, make China economy strong. So, karma is kind of like cosmic tokens. It's like if you're at like the arcade of existence, you win a lot of games, you got a lot of like tickets, and they can be turned in and given to the Communist Party to increase the GDP growth rate of China. Exactly. Let's see here. They want to make sure they've tried to control the current one. Let's see here. So a big issue now is fake living Buddhas, because who has attained enlightenment has become a license issued by the glorious Chinese state. We have Zhang Thailand, a Chinese-born British actor, was ordained a living Buddha because he paid the glorious Chinese government to grant him a license to be a living Buddha. So people like to attack Catholicism for indulgences, which was when someone could basically sell some of their extra grace they had accumulated to someone who was in need of it. They've gone a step beyond that, and they've said ultimate salvation comes from being able to donate money to the glorious Chinese state. Let's see here. Authorities published online an online official registry of 870 licensed living Buddhas, searchable by name, temple, and identity card number, or living Buddha card number to cut down fraud. Reducing fraud in religion, make economy strong. The thing authorities are emphasizing is the database. That's the new hyped up thing, said Barnett. The way it works is permits. You get a permit from the local religious officials saying you're recognized as a so-called living Buddha. Once you have that system, it means you can pay for it. Apparently what that means, and I have several persons, is that each area has a quota of these to hand out, and officials in each area just sell their quota. Okay, so they have a quota on how many people can obtain enlightenment in a particular area. So I guess if they're under quota, they just go to like some random guy and they're like, here, you're a living Buddha now. You've obtained enlightenment. I mean, like I said, basically what happens is because the ultimate goal of existence is China economy, these people donate money to become a living Buddha, and to donate money to the Chinese state shows supreme enlightenment. So once you've gotten supreme enlightenment, then you become a Buddha, because there's nothing stronger than China economy. That's the enlightenment. Enlightenment is realizing that GDP growth rate of China economy is the greatest thing on earth. Let's see here. The Dalai Lama in a 2011 statement called the country's reincarnation laws outrageous and disgraceful. What a horrible human being. How could he question the growth rate of China? Tibet is burning, save Tibet. Screw you, Tibet burning, make China economy strong. Let's see here. People have burned themselves to death. That emits carbon gases. I mean, if they had to burn themselves to death inside of a China power plant, that would have helped the state's economy. I guess it cuts down on welfare costs, but I don't know. Let's see here. So quickly, here's another article. China has rather brilliantly declared from next month, Tibetan Buddhist monks must have official permission to reincarnate, Newsweek reports. The new legislation lays down strict guidelines for making a reappearance, is according to the statement from the State Administration for Religious Affairs, an important move to institutionalize management of reincarnation. It sounds like something from a business school. The penalty for illicit reincarnation is not noted, but there is method to the Chinese authorities' madness. So basically what they want is they want a Dalai Lama who is wise and understands that the only thing that matters on this earth is the strength of China economy. So I applaud this decision. I think this is pretty much the greatest thing China's ever done. And it's just showing how strong the economy is. China economy can control metaphysical reality. That's how powerful it is, and that's how great the Communist Party is. As always, we sing you out. This is China moment. China moment. This is China special time. This is China moment. China moment. This is China special time to shine.